Hey guys, what's up? It's Coach Brian here, back again. So, I told you last video about how you've been struggling because you had no access to the gym and you've been stuck inside and isolated. So now I want to tell you about our second biggest problem, which is you probably have had no motivation, right? And you've been feeling embarrassed or scared to get back into the gym and working out. And if you're like me, I feel you. I feel you on this one, all right? I really do feel for all of our athletes that have been struggling to find ways to work out, haven't had ways to work out, right? And have lost a lot of the results they gained in this off season that they put in just blood, sweat, and tears for. And I want to help you get back on track through this 4-week program that we're putting together, this return to play program that I find is the concrete option for you to get back to where you need to be in 4 weeks, just like that. And how we're going to do that, right, is through a few ways. But the big thing you need to realize is that there's a huge impact from this point, right, of not feeling motivated, feeling embarrassed or scared. And number one is there's no accountability, all right? Like I said in the last video, you've been sitting on the couch, you've been playing video games, you've just been eating, putting on weight, right? And nobody's been holding you accountable. There's nobody to kind of like grab you and shake you real quick and be like, wake up, man, because at some point this is going to break and you're going to struggle moving forward, all right? We want to make sure that you are being held accountable. And number two, right, is that you're just probably overall ashamed that you haven't done anything. And honestly, you're probably just afraid to start working out again. And that's okay, right? Let me just tell you this right now. I'm going to remove some guilt for you. It's not your fault you weren't being held accountable, all right? And it's not your fault that you feel ashamed and that you haven't done anything and that you're afraid to start working out again. I know personally that if I were to walk into a gym that wasn't my own right now, I'd be terrified that someone, or something would happen because we don't know any better over these last 8 to 12 weeks. But I'm here to tell you that things are getting better and we're going to provide a safe and suitable solution for you moving forward. And this is how we're going to do it. We're going to give you 3 times per week, hour-long sessions, in-person coaching to hold you accountable and just give you just power-packed, competitive, fun workouts to do with myself, right, that are all an hour long. And this is going to be great because we're going to make sure you're in a fun, safe environment to compete, work out, get back on track, all right? Number two, we're going to give you an online exercise database to do extra workouts at your leisure, whether you want to double up each day, all right, you want to do workouts on days that we're not doing anything, all right, whatever your heart desires, you're going to have access to that online exercise database to help you moving forward. And number three, all right, we're going to take before and after photos so you can see your progress moving forward. Day by day, week by week, month by month. We want to make sure that you have some type of visual to track your progress and see how you've been making strides. And honestly, this is the number one accountability booster, right? Because ultimately, it comes down to this. If you can look in the mirror and see no results, it comes back on you, right? Because we're going to provide workouts that give you results. We're going to provide all the platforms you need, all the resources you need. But if you're not pushing yourself and really striving to get back in shape and back to competition form, then that comes back on you. And it's time to take a long, hard look into the mirror and ask exactly what you want. But don't worry, we have you covered on this, and we're going to make sure that you have all the resources, all the tools, all the workouts that you possibly need, right, to combat this situation. So again, be on the lookout for my next video, which will cover problem 3 and the solutions behind it and how we intend to help you. And I'll see you on the other side. Take care.